Hello, everybody. Welcome to Critical Hit Games, a demo night here. It is Thursday Fun Day. My name is Ruel. This is Luis. We are going to be playing some Lorcana, and I'm really excited because this is the first time I've ever played. I've heard nothing but great things about this game, Luis, and you are the expert here at the store. Tell us a little bit about, well, first of all, tell us a little bit about what's happening at the store these days.
So we have moved Altered to Thursday. So starting today, Altered TCG will be on Thursdays. So that'll be like right after this stream at 6 o'clock. And then, we got our May 3rd tournament for Lorcana.
Yeah.
Which is the set championship. It's
Nice.
a big championship tournament that, a lot of people like to attend and have their chance at some awesome prizing.
Nice.
And then May 4th, which is Star Wars Day, is our case tournament.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So lots of stuff going on, folks. I will drop in the links in chat. I want to say hi to Magic Eric. As always, I appreciate you hanging out with us today.
Yeah, thanks,
Magic
Eric.
Eric is our winner from last week. So need to work on getting him access to a prize. But we'll take care of you, Eric. Again, thank you so much for your support. Folks, store info, if you haven't been here before, we are in Southern California, in Corona, California, open 7 days a week. We are Critical Hit Games. And I'm going to jump in. Let's just jump right into it because I'm so excited to play this.
Nice.
You don't know how excited
I'm excited to teach you, dude.
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
It's heard nothing but great things. So what we're going to do, folks, we've got the mat set up here. Luis is going to teach, and then he's going to go across the way. And we're going to miss his beautiful face here on camera, but he'll be off to the side. But yeah, Luis, take us through the basics of Lorcana.
All right, so in Disney Lorcana, you guys are playing as Illumineers, which summon glimmers using ink and stuff like that. So the whole premise of the game is to quest, which is gaining lore. So a quest is an action where you gain lore, and what you're trying to do is get to 20 lore to win the game.
Oh, okay.
So it's more so of a race than it is to attack, them and get down to 0 life points.
Yep.
So the cards, so we have characters, which usually we'll say like where they're from or what attributes they have here. So in this case, this is Gaston.
Okay.
He has a surname which is a Despicable Dealer.
Okay.
And then he's a Storyborn Villain. So these attributes will come into play, like, all villains get +1/1, this and that. This is its strength, which is 2, and then willpower, which is 4. So pretty much when they trade and they compete against each other, he does 2 damage to them. He can take 4 damage before he, gets banished.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this right here is the cost in ink that you have to pay. So Gaston is 3 ink. But if you notice around here, there's like a hexagon symbol. So that symbol, these are the only 2 symbols in the game up here.
Okay.
Which signify, this means uninkable, which means it cannot be used for ink, which ink is your resource to play cards. This is an inkable card. Has this like a coil around it. This means that you can use this card as ink. So every turn, you're going to be able to put down one of these inkable cards down as ink. So in this case, I'll say I'm going to ink the Sail the Azurite Sea, turn it around, and then now I can use it to pay for something that costs 1 or 2 or however many ink I have.
Right.
So only these cards can be used as ink. These cannot. There are certain ways to ink these cards without showing. So like in the case of this card here, Tipo. Tipo is an inkable card, but when he enters play, I could put a card from my inkwell face down and exert it. So it kind of goes around needing to be inkable, and it just puts one face down from your hand.
Got it.
So this is a way to ramp or get more ink faster.
Okay.
So Sail the Azurite Sea is an action. These 2 are characters. The way you could tell is right here in the middle. So this will say action.
Okay.
So when a character enters, they are still wet. They cannot do any actions or anything like that until they're dry. So they can't attack. They can't quest. So a quest is this right here. That's how many lore he gains if he chooses to quest. And then he also has an exert ability where he can pay 2 less for the next character I play this turn. So once he is dry, you can use him to either quest, to attack, or to use this ability and now be able to, you know, reduce the cost of your next thing.
Nice.
So in this game, in order to attack or, you know, do something to another character, you have to make sure they're exerted. So in this case, like if say Tipo is exerted because I used them to quest the turn before and I have Gaston out, I can choose to attack Tipo. He deals 2 damage, which he can only take 2. He deals 1 back to him. So then he's left with 1 damage on him afterwards, and then Tipo is banished. So there's that.
Okay. Now to get the lore points, right? That's what we're after.
Yes, lore. Okay. So lore, there are certain characters that are better at questing than others, but some of them you can, you know, work your way there depending on the state of the battlefield. So like if you don't need to play something for less and they have no creatures out there, characters out there, you can just quest and get 1 lore.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as he's, you know, dry.
Right.
So she has a keyword called evasive. So there are certain keywords that are in bold. They'll give a brief explanation of what they do. So only characters with evasive can challenge this character. So Gaston cannot challenge her because she has evasive. But she can challenge him if she would like, but I don't think she would. So her benefit is questing and not being affected by challenges. Okay. So she can get you 1 lore every turn for as long as they don't deal with it.
Yeah.
So another character, and you can see they have, this one has more attributes. Storyborn, hero, deity, dragon.
Okay.
And then in addition to actions, there are also action songs. So they're still considered actions, but they are a song. So this is neat in Disney Lorcana's aspect that songs can be used using characters. So as long as the characters are dry, you can sing a song as long as the value is equal to, you know, the character's value. So they can sing a song that's either equal value or less. So in this case, this is a sing together song. So both of these can sing these together, and it's a pirate's life.
Nice.
You know, yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Yeah. So yeah, this is a terrible. It's making rounds in the meta right now. Each opponent loses 2 lore, and then you gain 2 lore.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a pretty spicy card.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And this can be sung so without using your ink. So you can use characters to sing, then use your ink to play more characters or play another song. So it's a very interesting mechanic, which kind of puts Lorcana out there on the map.
Nice.
And then the last card type that I'm going to show is a location. So locations, not a lot of decks play locations, but the decks that do, you know, you got to learn how to play against them because they could gain them passive lore or at least, be an obstruction.
Yeah.
Because they do provide bonuses. So this is the library from Beauty and the Beast.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So this is its cost. It's an inkable card as well. These are horizontal. So that's how you can tell it's a location right away. It'll tell you right here as well. This is how many lore pips you gain at the beginning of each turn while it's out.
Okay.
So the turn you play it, you won't be able to get it, but then the turn afterwards, if it's still there, you'll get 1 lore.
Nice.
It costs 1 to move a character here. So 1 ink to move a character to the library. And the library has a special effect. Whenever a character is banished while here, you may draw a card. So you could stack abilities, you know, where some characters, that when they get banished, they draw a card themselves.
Yeah.
So you move them here, swing them into something, draw 2 cards.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so that's pretty much all the different types. There are also items, which right now I'm not running items in either deck.
Okay.
But items are pretty much similar to like artifacts and magic, where the turn you play them, you can use them, and then each of them do different stuff. Like Lantern reduces the cost of your next character and all that.
Right on.
So
cool. Excited.
Any questions? Please ask.
Yeah.
And we're going to be running El Clásico.
Yeah, El Clásico.
El Clásico being these 2 decks. So we're going to run either Amber Steel. Well, we're running these 2, but it's going to be Amber Steel against Ruby Amethyst.
All right. Let's fix the camera here, folks.
Yeah.
Not an earthquake, I promise.
So I give you the option of which deck you would like to try out. So they're both very, very good decks.
Okay.
Honestly, 2 of my favorites.
Okay.
Ruby Amethyst has been the the long-going boogeyman of Lorcana.
Oh.
Even when you think it's dead,
Uh-huh.
it makes a resurgence somehow.
Okay. Well, that sounds good enough for me.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Cool.
So this deck does run the locations, but it's good. It does draw a lot of cards.
Okay.
So you're gonna want to draw a lot and find some answers.
Nice.
The deck that I'm playing is a Steel Song deck. So this deck focuses a lot on the sing mechanic.
Okay.
So
Fun.
yeah, it's gonna be really nice.
I love it. We're gonna see all kinds of stuff here, folks.
All right.
Shout out to Adam. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Adam.
Magic Air says love the Moana mat and think you'll like Lorcana. Yeah, I think so too.
Oh yeah.
Eric, thank you for that. Camera. Try a new angle for the camera, folks. So we will be doing testing here as we go. So as we said earlier, we're gonna move Luis over here. So I'm gonna put the mic here, easier to catch both of us talking through our turns. And let's clean this up a little bit. This a little bit there. Okay, cool.
All right.
All right.
So go ahead and shuffle the deck a couple more times. Just to make sure it's got your own shuffling in there.
Cool.
Let's go ahead and roll some dice. Actually.
Yeah, I'm always down to roll some dice.
Yeah, so we're gonna roll. High roll gets to choose to go first.
Okay, I've got 8.
I've got 10.
All right.
So I'll go ahead and go first.
Cool.
So, when you open your hand this game, you draw 7 cards.
Okay.
For that deck, I would look for like the 1 drops, so anything that costs 1 to bring out, as well as some inkables, and then ways to get you to draw cards towards like the middle of the game.
Okay.
So one of the things that you're trying to do is get to 7 ink to play Be Prepared.
Okay.
Because Be Prepared is a board wipe. It wipes the whole board of any characters, and then that gives you the ability to like start taking control of the game.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So when you draw the 7 cards, you get to take a look at them and then put back any cards that you don't want for your starting hand. So that's what's interesting about the mulligan process for Lorcana is you get to select which cards you want to throw back.
That's cool.
Yeah, so out of the 7 cards, oops, I did 1 too many. So I would suggest like any high inkable stuff, like even a Be Prepared in your opening hand. I would probably toss back because you want to have inkable cards in a curvature because cards in your hand are going to be ink and cards you play. So you're going to deplete your hand pretty quickly every turn.
Okay. So, and then the ones I send back, are they being reshuffled into the deck?
Yeah, so first you set aside the ones you want to put back.
Okay.
You replenish the cards that you put back. And then you shuffle the cards that you didn't want back into the deck.
All right.
So that's the proper way to reshuffle to mulligan.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm sorry, I think it's alter. Alter is the correct word.
Alter.
I come from Magic. I use a lot of Magic terminology, and it's hard to break out of it sometimes.
Absolutely.
So I think I'm gonna send 1.
Okay, I'll send these 2 back for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna send 2 back.
Okay.
So you
2 back.
I put them on the bottom usually, and then I draw the 2.
Okay. Then shuffle.
My friend Robbie said it's bad luck to look at the cards after you've shuffled.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, he says if you look at the cards when you draw them and before you shuffle,
yeah,
it's bad luck.
Okay,
It's gonna be the cards you don't want.
See, I need to learn these things. I need to learn the lore. I need to learn the luck.
Yeah,
the superstitions.
Just the superstitions that people have.
Okay.
All right.
So I have my 7.
So yeah. So now we begin play. Okay. So good luck. Have fun.
Good luck. Have fun. I like that.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and ink a Cinderella. So I'm putting her down in the inkwell. I'm going to exert to play a Daisy Duck.
Daisy Duck.
Yeah, Daisy Duck. Nice. Donald's date.
All right.
So whenever she quests, each opponent reveals the top of their deck. If it's a character, you could put it in your hand. Otherwise, it goes on the bottom of your deck.
Okay.
She quests for 2. She's a 1/4. I will now pass turn.
Ah, okay.
Yep. So at the beginning of your turn, you untap. So you ready, set, draw.
Okay.
So ready being readying up all your things. Set any triggers that would happen.
Okay.
And then draw, which is draw for a turn. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's go with.
So did you draw?
No. So I have my starting 7, and then I draw.
And then you draw at the beginning of each turn. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't draw at the beginning because I went first.
Got it. All right. So then I've readied. I've drawn. So now I can play.
Yep, get into playing and inking
Okay.
a card, playing a card.
So can I ink this one?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
She's inkable. So yeah, she gets sent to the inkwell.
Okay.
And then, do you have anything to play for one?
Yes. Oh, is it one? That or what is this?
Oh yeah. So every ink, anything that they ink for, it's only one.
It's only.
So you're
one.
building it up. Yeah.
Got it.
I do apologize.
No worries, no worries. So I don't have anything I can play just yet for one.
Okay. So you ink that and then you pass turn.
Okay, pass.
Okay. So I'm gonna untap and then draw. I will. I will ink another Cinderella. So now I have 2 ink. I will exert the 2 ink to play a Mr. Smee. Yeah, Mr. Smee. So now that she's dry, I like to put characters that are not dry under, so I give myself a visual of like, okay, this is dry and usable. This just came out. I cannot use it yet.
Got it.
So now I will quest for 2. So I'll go ahead and move myself up 2 on the lore counter.
Very nice.
Her trigger will come into effect where whenever she quests, you look at the top. You reveal, actually, so you show both of us.
Okay.
If it is a character, which it is, it goes into your hand.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it helps you, totally.
Yeah.
It definitely doesn't just quest
Thanks.
for 2 normal. All right. After that, I will pass my turn.
Okay.
So this card is ink, so now you could turn it face down.
Okay, so this is ink now.
Yeah, and ink is usually down here.
Okay, and then do I...
You untap it, because it
Untap it.
didn't get tapped for anything.
Got it.
And then now you get to draw, and then select to ink something.
Okay.
But usually at the beginning, you want to ink per turn, so a lot of the strategy in this game is evaluating the situation and like choosing cards to ink, because you might not need it this game, or
Right.
Yeah, so it does play a lot of the strategy.
Okay. I'm gonna ink this one.
Okay.
Turnbox followers.
Did you have that last turn, or?
I just got it.
Okay, you just drew. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna ink it right now. So now you're gonna have 2 ink allotted to you.
That just goes here.
Yep.
Okay.
So now you have 2 ink. So you can play 2 1-cost things, or you can play 1 2-cost thing, or just a 1-cost thing if that's all you have.
So if I can play, actually no, I'll pass my turn.
You sure?
Should I play a card?
I think you
Okay,
should.
okay.
You definitely had a magic broom.
Yeah, there's the magic
So
broom for
do you
one.
have anything else that's inkable?
No. Well, inkable, yes.
Okay. So my suggestion would be to get 2 cards out there, because you inked a 1-drop as well. So the Chernobox followers that you inked, I would suggest inking something else and playing both of those this turn.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
So I say let's ink this one. Friends on the other side.
Yeah. So that
Okay,
goes
so
into
that's
your
gonna
hand.
go here.
Yep.
Then that's when I can bring out the broom.
Yeah,
for
so
one.
the broom, so this will be interesting because you can choose. So when the broom enters, or no, not when it enters, but when another character enters, you could choose to sacrifice the broom to draw a card. So if you would have had that turn 1, this is how it would have went. You ink something, play that. This turn, you ink something, you quest with that to get 1, and then you play something else to sacrifice it to draw a card. So you still get the lore out of it.
Yeah.
But then you also
You
get
get
to
a
do
card.
You can choose right now to play the other 1-drop, sacrifice it to draw a card.
Okay.
Or you could just play the 1-drop and not sacrifice, and you have 2 things out there.
Okay. You know, I won't sacrifice. I'll play this one.
Okay.
Okay, for 1.
Yep.
So this is Chernobog's followers.
Yep.
Restless Souls. Whenever this character quests, you may banish them to draw a card.
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty good.
And this is whenever I play another character, I may.
Yeah, so right now that trigger would go onto the stack. You choose to not do it, so that it just stays out.
Okay, so both these stay out, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So they're both wet.
Wet.
So they're not dry, so they can't do anything.
Okay.
So now, pass turn. I will untap, or ready, set, draw. Okay. I will ink a Mr. Smee. I will pay 3 to play Ariel. So Ariel, she's interesting because she's a singer 5. So she's a 3 cost, but she could sing songs that are 5 cost or more. When I play her, I get to look at the top 4 cards of my deck. 4.
Okay.
I may reveal a song. So this song right here, Let the Storm Rage On. And then I get to put the rest on the bottom.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I have no one to sing Let the Storm Rage On with right now. Because she's wet and these 2 aren't enough. So, I guess I'll move into questing. So quest for 4. Go up to 6.
Nice.
I'm at 6.
Ooh.
And
okay.
This triggers, so look at the top of your... if it's a character, which it's not, be prepared.
Okay.
So that's from the Lion King.
Yeah. Okay, be prepared. So this is the one we were talking about.
That is the one. Okay. It costs 7. It's uninkable, so it's like a dead card in your hand until 7 ink, and you just wipe the whole board.
Wow. Okay.
So that goes actually on the bottom.
Oh, it does go on the bottom.
Yeah. So the thing about Daisy is it's only characters.
Oh.
So if it's a character, then it'll go to your hand. If it's anything else, she sends it to the bottom. So at the end of my turn, he gets 1 damage because it's just one of his detriments, and then that's it. Pass turn.
Okay.
So you untap, and so ready, set, draw.
Draw. Okay.
So what's interesting about this game as opposed to some other TCGs like Magic is there's not phases. There's just certain sequences you want to do, because you can choose to quest, get something out of it, then choose to attack this, then choose to quest over here. So you just kind of select what kind of sequence you want to do.
Okay.
So like for example, right now you don't have to ink anything yet if you don't want to ink any of those.
Yeah.
You can kind of like quest with this, get the 1, pop it, draw. Maybe it's a card you want to ink, and then ink that, and then play the rest of your hand. Okay. You know, because you don't have to be like, okay, this is the time to ink, this is the time to quest,
right?
This is the time to. It's just however and whichever way you want to do it.
Got it. Yeah, so I definitely want to quest because I want to get some lore points out here.
Yeah, so you quest with that one.
Okay, so
quest for 1. And then right now, since it quested, you could choose to sacrifice it to draw a card. I would suggest. Yes.
Sacrifice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sacrifice this. Just goes out here.
Yeah, and then draw a card.
Ooh. Okay.
So that deck draws a lot of cards.
Yeah.
So now, like, before you play another character, you could choose to play that character, but first quest with that. So if you're like seeing that line of play, like, okay, I'm gonna definitely play this, want to draw more cards, so let me just quest with this first. Yeah. And then play that, pop this, draw another card. Okay. And then ink something, because you still haven't chosen to ink this turn.
Right. Okay, so I will quest with this. Okay. Right.
So get another lore.
Okay. Another lore. So up to 2.
Moving on up.
Moving on up. Okay. And then I want to bring out a character. I'm going to bring out another magic broom.
Ooh, very nice.
Okay.
So you pay 1.
Pay 1.
Yep. So now you get to choose to trigger that.
I can trigger this one, right?
Yeah.
So whenever I play another character, I may banish this character to draw a card.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
There you go. See, that deck, that's what it does. Yeah. It just like cycles through, draws cards, and then that's when you try to hit the be prepared. Yeah. Because, you know, I'm going to be going crazy for a bit, but you're like, that's fine. Yeah. I got to be prepared. I'm about to wipe the board, and then it's my game. Okay. Yeah. I like that. And I feel like this would play into my style. Like, I love drawing cards. Yeah, exactly. So that's good. Okay. Perfect. Cool. Nice. Okay, so now I've done that. So now I can ink something? You can ink, yeah. You can ink and then maybe play something for 2 or 2 things for 1 each. I don't have anything I can play. Okay. But I do want to set up my inking. Yeah, you want to ink every turn. Yeah. Especially you, because the sweet spot is 7. Okay. So maybe, I'm going to... Yeah, maybe even more after that, but you could choose to stop inking at that point. Okay, so I'm going to ink Peter Pan. Oh, he can't be inked. Oh, he can't be inked, that's right. Yeah. I can ink a brawl, right? Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. Yep. So I ink that goes down here. Yep. Now, I don't have anything for 2 or 1. Okay, so that have to pass. Ends the turn. Yep. So instead of playing the magic broom, you could have played something for 3. Or unless you wanted to set that up for next turn. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. So I played 1 magic broom for 1. Yeah. And then I brought in Peter Pan for 2. Oh, you inked it, yeah. 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 So if you wanted to, like, instead of playing the magic broom, I could have done play something for 3 instead. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's up to
No,
you.
no, we're good. We're
All
good.
right, sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay, cool.
All right,
Thanks.
so my turn. I'm gonna untap. I will draw. Oh, goody.
Folks in chat, thanks again for joining us. Be sure to check out our online store, which is now happening. I just dropped a link there. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, check the description below for all the links to everything related to Critical Hit games. We're in the middle of Lorcana right now, my very first game. Super excited. And Luis is taking his turn.
Alrighty, so I inked the Strength of a Raging Fire.
Okay.
Inkable action, so it's fine. I don't need it right now. I'm gonna exert her to sing a song.
Ah.
So she's 3. This costs 3, so she's allowed to. But even then, she's considered a singer 5.
Right.
So I'm singing "Let the Storm Rage On," which deals 2 damage to chosen character,
Ooh.
and then I draw a card. So he's actually banished. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got to draw a card, and you notice like I still have my ink. So
Yeah.
I could still play a card from hand and continue on. So I'm going to pay 3 to play Pete, the referee.
Hey, Pete.
So he's a referee, he's a 3/3, and when I play this character, opponents cannot play actions until the start of my next turn.
Ooh.
So you are not allowed
no actions. Okay.
I'm gonna quest for another 4 and go to 10.
Very nice.
After that, so Daisy trigger. She triggers Peter Pan,
Another
goes
Peter
into your
Pan.
hand.
Okay.
And then he goes up to another 1 damage because I have no captains. And yep. And
All right.
after that, that's my turn.
All right. Ready, set, and draw. Okay. So I've got 3 ink right now. I can play something to ink, correct? Okay, let's ink.
Can't be inked.
Can't be ink. That's the wrong one. This is the one. Nope, that's not it. It was.
Yeah, how many inkables I took, or uninkables?
Merlin. We're gonna ink Merlin.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and put that
Goes
ink
there.
vial.
Okay, so now I can play a card for 4.
Yep.
Or 3.
Or 3 or 1. Yeah,
Yeah.
like any combination. Two
Two
twos.
twos. Okay.
Yep.
Where is that one? We're gonna play Merlin. This Merlin and the
Very
rabbit.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So when he enters play, you get to draw a card.
Okay.
And also when he leaves play. So not right now, but when he does leave, like he gets banished or
Okay.
you bounce him back to your hand.
Oh, it goes back to the hand.
If you do.
Oh, may draw a card. Okay.
Yeah.
So right now, okay, done that. Can I still quest?
No, he just entered.
He just enters, right?
Yeah, he is still considered wet.
Okay. Still wet. So he was here for being wet, right?
Yeah.
And then I had to use 4
Yep.
to do that.
And then that's the end of
And
your
then I
turn.
pass the turn.
Okay.
So I played for the first time with Chris. I played Star Wars Unlimited.
Uh-huh.
So now this first time playing Lorcana, I'm like, yeah, I like this a lot.
Yeah, TCGs are,
I'm starting to fall into it,
you
my
can
friend.
see why there's like a big following for
Yeah.
TCGs. And
Yeah, talk a little bit about what's happening here as far as TCGs. You host Lorcana
every Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So last night was a good turnout. There was
Nice.
10 of us. It sucks when it's even, but I like it.
Okay.
I just don't get to play. I just get to watch everybody play, and it's great because everybody who comes by are really good players, and they bring some interesting builds. Like a lot of decks that aren't being used.
Yeah.
People just find ways to like make them work, and go 2-1 or something for the day.
Nice.
I'm gonna sing another song with Ariel.
Okay.
And then along came Zeus. I'm a Zeus, so 5 damage to your Merlin.
Oh, Merlin.
Yeah.
He's gone.
So since he's leaving play,
I get to
there's trigger, which is
draw
draw
a
a card.
Okay, cool.
And then after that, I'm gonna quest for 5, so I'm almost there.
Woo!
I'm at 15.
Very nice. Wow, I only got 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
it happens. I mean, I did go first, so there is kind of like a discrepancy of who goes first.
Yeah.
Alrighty, but after that, I have due pass turn. I have nothing to play for.
Okay, so
5.
ready, set, draw. So I've got 4.
Yeah, you got 4, potentially going into 5 ink.
Yeah.
Which at that point you have regular Maui, which is available to you. Maui Hero to All. So that's kind of scary. Oh, this is actually gone.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, let's ink. All right, play. So I drew my cards.
Can
so
chat
yeah.
see your hand?
Yeah,
maybe
can.
chat can help you.
Chat, a good call.
Yeah.
Who's out there, chat?
Who's a Lorcana
Yeah,
pro over
I
there?
know Magic Eric was talking about how much he likes it.
Oh, Magic Eric plays?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Gotta come by on Wednesday, man. Just take a flight out here.
Yeah, real quick.
Just for locals, $10. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna. Okay, so I've got a couple of these cards. So
Okay.
I think I'm
I
going.
mean, even if you want to ask me, because I
Yeah. So as far as like, do I want to ink Elsa?
Elsa, she's the five
The
drop one.
5 drops.
She's really good.
I would have 5 here.
The thing about it, I would, because right now, even if she were to come out, she has no way of taking out any of these. So my play would probably be either Maui or some kind of
Okay.
If you have Madame M. Fox in hand.
No, I don't. But I do have Maui in hand.
Oh yeah, Maui. Yeah, I would ink anything that you're not trying to play.
Yes,
like
I'll ink
Elsa, and then pay 5 to bring out Maui.
Oh wait, Maui's 6.
Oh, it's Maui Shark.
Yeah, the Maui Shark.
Okay, not regular Maui.
Not regular.
Because you need something to take control of the board right now.
Yeah, because I'm getting whooped over here.
Yeah, the Daisy has gotten me like 8 lore.
Jeez.
Yeah,
okay.
That's why she's feeding you cards.
Yeah.
But if there's no answer for her, then
yeah.
Well,
what if I bring out the genie?
Yeah, Genie's
for
good.
4.
Genie's good for 4.
3, 4. Okay, and he's evasive.
Yep, and then you get to draw a card. When he enters.
Okay, and then I can quest.
Yeah.
For 2.
Oh no, you can't quest.
Oh, I can't quest.
No, he just enters.
Okay, cool.
He is evasive, so I can't attack into him.
Okay.
But it's fine.
Oh wait, so I've got 1 left.
Yeah.
So I can bring out a magic broom.
Hey, there you go.
Okay.
You just drew into that?
Yeah, just got it right now.
There you go. See,
okay.
So that's utilizing all your lore. I mean, your ink. And that's the good thing about drawing cards, is like you'll draw into ways to use up all your ink.
All right, so they were wet, now they're dry.
Okay.
Oh well, they will be dry next turn. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So then after that, that's your turn. Oh boy.
Hey Slivers, thanks for showing up. I don't know, Nightbot was a little.
Another Pete.
Yeah, Nightbot. Be nice to Slivers. Appreciate it, Slivers. First time ever playing Lorcana. All right, what you got, Pete?
Yeah, play Pete, and I'm gonna quest for 3.
Okay.
So go to 18.
Woo!
Almost there.
Yep.
Almost there, chat.
Okay.
All right, and then I will pass turn. So no actions this turn.
Okay, so it says dry, ready, set. Wait, ready, set, draw. Okay, what can I play? So. Okay. So let's see that 2, 4, 2, 4, 5.
Yep. So this is the turn. You can go to 6.
Yeah. Okay.
So the thing is needing to control the board, because I'm only 2 away. So that's the reason why I left these 2 untapped.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of secures me, like checkmate. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because or else you're gonna find a way to take out all 3 of those, and then I'm left trying to scramble to the win.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, I left me 2. So in case you take these 2 out, next turn I just quest for 2.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's just part of some of the deeper strategy.
Yeah. No, that's nice.
And then
well played. Okay, so I'll
ink
that one. So now I've got 6.
Okay.
So let's see. So I should play another character. I wonder if I can play Maui now.
You can play Maui Shark.
The shark.
Yeah.
Let's do anything for me. That's the thing. Trying to find something that'll play this character. Banish chosen pair with 3. Ooh, okay. I can banish one of your characters with Madame Medusa.
Oh yes, Madame Medusa.
Okay, Madame Medusa's coming out.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So anyone with 3 or less.
Yeah, so it could be anything out there.
Yeah.
So if you have ways to take these 2 out, then I would
Yeah.
take out one of these.
If I take out one of these?
If you can, but I don't think you can right now.
It says take any with 3
You
or
can
less.
you can take
right?
Yeah, you can take out anything.
Yeah. Oh, no, I can't take out the duck.
Yeah, you can. She's 3 or less.
Oh, she's 3 or less.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's her strength. Yeah.
Got it. Oh
So you
man,
can take out the duck, or you can take out.
I feel like I gotta take out either the duck or Pete.
Yeah. It's a tough choice right now.
Yeah. I'll take out the duck. He's been messing me up all game long.
No.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
she's not tapped. She.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Okay. So now I can quest.
No, she can. These two can.
These two can.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, whenever I play another character, I mean banish his character, draw a card.
So first quest with that.
for this for
Yeah.
one. Okay.
And then now you're gonna play that, banish something, then.
And then banish this.
So yeah, so the way the triggers work in this game is
Uh-huh.
called going into the bag.
Okay.
So, because when you play Madame Medusa, she has an on play, and then this says when you play a character.
Right.
So these two trigger at the same time, so that they go into what's called the bag.
Yeah, yeah.
So pretend that each of these triggers is like a marble going into the bag,
Got
and
it.
then you're pulling out each
Yeah,
one and resolving it.
Okay.
Since they both go in the bag at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So
So you quest
This'll-
first.
quested first,
Yep.
got that.
Then you play her, so
Play
both
her.
those triggers go in the bag.
Mhm.
So you could choose to draw first and then destroy something, or
Okay.
destroy something then draw first.
Yeah.
Sometimes it would matter. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. So
So-
yeah, I'll play this, or I'll trigger this one.
Yep.
So quest,
I mean, quest,
which I
yeah.
did, and then I'll draw,
So it's banished.
banished.
Yep.
Okay.
And then
And then I
you
can
quest.
quest
or-
with Genie
Yep.
for 2. Basic. Okay, so got to 5.
There you go. So it
That's
still
that.
leaves me open for the win next
Yeah.
turn,
Okay.
but that's fine. I mean, you're
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
sequencing down.
Yep.
So yeah,
Cool.
because after that, I'm just gonna quest, and then that's game 1.
All right.
So now we can shuffle up and do
Nice.
game
Do
2.
another game. I like it.
You go first this time.
All right. Magic Era says roast duck. Yeah, we roasted the
Roasted
duck,
the
but
duck, yeah.
unfortunately, the duck survived, or at least the duck's team survived.
Yeah, the duck provided a lot of lore.
Yeah.
She was reading while feeding you characters.
Oh man, yeah, that was. I can see why this is popular. That's really cool.
It's a very fun game. Very
Yeah.
thematic.
Yeah.
I like the sing mechanic.
The thing mechanic's neat.
Yeah,
Now, do I have that? I mean, I know I had a
you
song
do.
here.
So
Okay.
your friends on
Be
the other
Prepared
side,
is a
and
song.
Be Prepared kind of gets played just with using ink,
Okay.
because you want to see Be Prepared as like the big red button to just reset the game.
Yeah.
Because
Because that's the one you're saying it wipes everything.
Yeah.
Right, and then
so to give you, now that you've seen like what the deck kind of plays like,
yeah.
so you'd want to play something on turn 1, like a Magic Broom or a Turn-a-Box Followers,
Uh-huh.
to set that up.
Mhm.
And then next turn you ink, you draw the cards off of those characters,
Mhm.
or you set it up for a bounce. But more than likely you're just drawing cards off of them, and then reapplying more pressure on the board.
Nice.
So with other characters, and then
Okay.
after that, I would especially against this deck,
Uh-huh.
you should keep brawls in your hand to
Okay.
get rid of Ariel, the Daisy
The
Duck,
Daisy Duck.
just
yeah.
in one go.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna get rid of that now.
What's the brawl do?
Brawl gets rid of a character with 2 strength or less.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Ariel, because
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
a singer 5, she can sing really high cost songs
right.
for
For
free.
cheap.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So
Okay. Cool. Magic Air says whole family can play Lorcana. Not
Yeah.
too complicated. Yeah. That's definitely one thing I
like
really
these are
about
definitely
this.
more complicated decks. They're like more
Yeah.
high tier.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like honestly, just having a big collection of cards and throwing together themed decks like
Yeah.
based off movies
Right.
or whatever is a really fun time to do.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man, I'm already thinking. Okay, how many decks do I need to buy, or how many packs do I? Do I need to buy a couple of boxes?
I have a lot.
Oh,
man.
okay.
I'll give you like startup collection.
Okay, thank you, man.
Yeah,
Thank
of course. Like if you and your wife are trying to play,
you.
like
Yeah, for sure.
I'm more than happy to do that.
Cool. Okay, shuffled up there. Let's reset lore.
Yep, reset lore, and now you will be going first.
Okay.
So-
So draw 7,
Yep.
and then we can do
Mulligan,
mulligan,
or
what we
alter.
want. What's the term? Alter. in this
Alter,
one?
yeah.
Okay. I like the alter.
Yeah, you're altering cards in your hand.
Okay. Ooh, I didn't see this one last time. Okay.
All right, so I'll show like what
Yeah.
my like altar looks like.
Okay.
So this, I have no 1-drops, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have very low inkable cards.
Mhm.
So what I'm gonna do here is get rid of this, because these are 2 inkable songs that can't be sung. So even if I kept these in my hand, they're just dead cards
Yeah.
until turns 4 and 5.
Okay.
So I'll send those back. I don't have. So there is an interesting other mechanic that I forgot to mention,
Uh huh.
which is called shift. So in this game, there are Floodborn. which are like, I don't know, they're like the inked versions of characters. So they either bring out the best or worst attributes. So Floodborns usually have the shift cost, which they can shift on top of a similar named card.
Okay.
So this Robin Hood could shift on top of the other Robin Hood. And then now it becomes this Robin Hood. And yeah, so it costs only 3 instead of 5 to bring out. If you're shifting onto a character that's already been out, then it doesn't have it's already dry. Because the character it shifted onto was already dry.
Okay.
This is already dry. So it could go into attacking or questing or whatever.
Okay.
So if you see the little Robin Hood,
yeah,
just assume I either got this in my hand or not. You know, it's like it's kind of like a more information for you.
Got it. Okay.
So another card. So I will send back this though.
Right.
And then
so you're keeping like lower cost cards in your hand. So I'm gonna do the same thing.
I might send back Pete as well. So I might just keep these 3 in the opening hand,
2,
and hopefully
3.
I draw into a 1-drop.
Okay.
So let's see how the mulligan goes. It goes 1. See, already a 1-drop.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. So I ended up getting the card back.
Okay.
But this is before I shuffle. But see, now I have like a play line. Turn 1, turn 2, one of these, turn 3, or this. But then you kind of have to see, like, okay, I might have to ink this to play this.
Right.
We'll see what happens turn 2. I ink one of these in order to play one of those.
Okay.
So that's kind of like the play line that you'll start to see.
Got it.
And then drawing cards will kind of change up the play line. Maybe open up other ones.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that helps a lot because now I'm looking, you know, the way I just altered my deck.
Yes.
I did a similar thing, and now I have, I see cards out.
It's a much better curve.
Yeah.
Right?
For real.
So in all TCGs, that's what that's called, is like a curvature.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to play on curve. Because every turn you want to apply that pressure of you inking and putting a character.
Yep.
Questing, your go.
Okay.
And then they're trying to answer you back. And so yeah, it's just this back and forth.
Yeah. In that first game, you know, I was holding like a bigger card in my hand, and I should have just, hey, get a lower card out there and
draw into it later.
Yeah.
Especially because you're going to be drawing a lot of cards.
Yeah.
So there's a high chance of you getting what you're looking for later on. Once you've established your end game.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So you go first. You do not draw on your first turn. So you just get straight to it.
Okay.
All right. Good luck. Have fun, dude.
Thank you. Good luck. Have fun. I like that. Is that standard?
Yeah, most definitely.
Nice.
Like after the altar and stuff, I like to wish my opponent good luck, have fun, because at the end of the day, we're playing a game.
Yeah. No, that's
we're
great.
playing against each other, but it's all in good fun.
Yeah, I love it.
And especially after the match, at a big tournament,
Yeah.
you want to say, hey, good luck on all the rest of your matches.
Yeah.
Because the reason why is you two played each other.
Right.
So the better his matches go,
Yeah.
the better your tiebreaker is. So if anybody ties with you, hey, my guy played all these good players and ended up doing well. So, you know, it doesn't hurt to wish them good luck on the rest of it.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you find that a common in tournament play, like people do stuff like that, or is it way too more intense and people are...
Well, so that's the thing. Like, I played some competitive Magic.
Yeah.
And it's very cutthroat. Dry, like, you know, and Magic is fun, but the competitive scene is, you know, pretty cutthroat. In Lorcana, it's been a little bit of both. Okay. There are your people who are like, you know, just cutthroat and just don't talk as much. There's so many people, though, that are very nice, very talkative.
That's
love to just chat and have fun playing the game.
Yeah. Okay. That's
so
what I like
tournaments
to hear.
are very, very different for Lorcana.
Okay.
And I'm sure Adam can attest to that.
Okay.
He's a big time Magic player.
Oh.
Really, really good at Magic.
Right on.
He came into Lorcana, dude. He's killing it.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, Adam, let us know your experience. That's great to hear.
Transferable skills.
I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna ink card, right?
Yep.
What's the order again? So I can ink and then I can bring out a character. Okay.
Yeah, so you'd ink something that's inkable.
Okay.
And then play something.
Okay.
That's like a turn one.
Yeah.
Play.
Okay. I'm gonna ink this library actually.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna bring out which one do I bring out? I'll bring out Turnbuck's Followers.
That's a good one.
Okay.
That's a really good one to bring on turn one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then so I can quest?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's wet.
It's wet. Okay. I need I'm gonna do your trick here.
Yeah.
Your reminder.
You
so
move them dry and they go up there.
Yep. So I would move him dry like at the start of my next.
Yeah,
turn, right?
exactly.
Okay.
That's part of the ready, set,
Ready,
and
set,
all
draw.
that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then I'll pass there.
All right. So I draw for turn. So I will ink this Robin Hood. Now I'll play your girl.
Oh, Daisy.
Duck.
Daisy Duck. How do I get rid of Daisy?
So a good way to get rid of her is in that deck you do have a Madam Mim Fox.
Yeah.
Which she eats Daisy up.
Oh,
so the
really?
thing about Madam Mim Fox though is you need to have a character on board already to bounce it to your hand. So when you play Madam Mim Fox, you have to have a character on board, bounce that character back to your hand.
Okay.
But the thing is, she has Rush. So Rush means like she can attack that same turn that she's brought up.
Okay. Got it.
So she eats Daisy alive because Madam Mim's attack is 4, and her toughness is 3.
Okay.
Or willpower is 3.
Yeah.
So she eats Daisy up and has only taken 1 damage.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. So ready. Was it ready, set, and then draw? Okay. And then I'm going to play whenever this character requests. Okay.
Yeah, so before inking, you could choose to do that. Like, if you're already planning on doing that,
yeah,
you could do that first to see what you draw. See if it's something that you'd prefer to ink over something else.
And then I can still ink, correct?
Yeah, and then you ink.
Okay,
yep.
yeah, I want
that's the sequencing.
Yeah.
Because you could take it out of order and however you want to rearrange it.
Okay. So yeah, I want a quest.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 there.
So you're questing for 1, so just tap it to signify that you quested.
Okay.
So then now the trigger would come into effect. Would you like to banish it to draw a card?
To draw a card, yes.
Okay, so banish, draw a card.
Okay. All right. Now I can ink.
Yep.
Which I'm gonna ink.
Very good.
Ooh.
Yeah, sequencing much better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
like just like with board games, we play a lot of board games.
Yeah.
So that first game is the learning game.
Yes.
Second game is where you could apply everything that you've learned and learn new strategies.
Okay, so I'm gonna ink this one, friends, on the other side.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to give me 2, and then I'm gonna bring out Lumiere.
Ooh.
Okay.
He's a spicy addition to that deck.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that's cost me 2. Okay, he's wet. So he says all my other characters get +1. Strength. What is this? Strength?
Yeah,
okay,
strength.
Cool.
Strength and willpower, I believe.
Okay. So that's my turn.
All right. I will ready, set, draw.
Magic Eric, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Enjoy the draft.
Oh, the NFL draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, just began.
Do you have a team that you're?
Oh yeah, I'm a LA Chargers fan. Going through.
Nice.
Justin Herbert.
Nice. Great quarterback.
I love Justin Herbert. I have a good collection of his.
Oh wait, do you collect sports cards too?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Okay, yeah.
You do too?
Baseball cards.
Dodgers.
Yeah, Dodgers, of course. Yeah.
I need to look to see what Dodgers cards I have.
Yeah.
Because I don't collect a lot of baseball, but I do have baseball cards from.
Yeah.
Just ripping and opening them.
I haven't. I was out of the hobby for years, but then I started doing a sports card stream where I rip cards.
Oh, what?
Yeah, for a company. I just did it for a couple of months earlier this year.
Really?
Yeah, and then I was moving. It was time consuming, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna find myself a different position with them.
Okay.
And that didn't really work out, so we left on friendly terms.
Nice.
I still talk to the guys all the time.
But then it kind of reignited that.
Oh, totally. Now it's like, oh man, I want to get all the Dodger cards.
Yeah, especially because like they just won a championship.
Yeah.
So you're like, I want something to remember.
Exactly.
The championship.
Yeah.
And all that. Yeah.
So yeah, so it reignited my love of I used to collect basketball cards mainly.
Oh, sick. Okay.
But, yeah. So now it's baseball.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's awesome, dude. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I quested for 2.
Okay.
Daisy trigger.
Okay.
So you reveal the top card of your deck.
Daisy, what you got?
It is a character, so it goes into your hand, which is good because it's inkable. So now you could either.
Yep.
It's free ink, pretty much.
Yep.
So I did quest for 2. I played this out, and I put this into my inkwell.
Okay.
Pass turn to you.
Cool. All right. Let's get this ready.
So this is the Troubadour. He has a keyword called resist.
Uh-huh.
So that just means he takes 1 less damage each time he would take damage.
Okay.
So if you want to kill him in one go or banish him in one go, you would have to do 4 damage.
Okay, I'm going. So the one I drew, I am going to ink that Lumiere.
Okay.
And then I want to
So see, this would be the turn normally where you would play like Madame Mpak because she's on 3.
Yeah,
So do you have her in hand?
I don't.
Okay.
But
Because if you did, you would quest with Lumiere. Pay 3.
Yep.
Bounce Lumiere back to your hand. Play Madame Fox. Attack her. Take her out.
This one, okay. So I want to bring out. So what are the cards that are 2 or less?
These two, both
They're
of them.
okay.
So you could get rid of Daisy using that. Yep.
I held on the card you recommended earlier, Brawl.
Brawl. So you brawl Daisy.
Brawl Daisy.
You just chuck her out of the
Peace out, Daisy.
Peace out.
Peace out, Daisy. And then
good.
I'm gonna quest with Lumiere.
Okay. Very nice.
2. Okay.
2 to 2.
Still wet. I think that's my turn. Yeah.
All right. So
okay.
Brawl goes into your discard pile. It's
because
immediate
it's an action, right?
Yep.
Okay, immediate use, and that's it.
All right. So ready, set, draw. I will ink Penny.
Okay. Speaking of sports cards, so when I got back into it, I bought a box of cards, just whatever, some random top spot.
Okay, yeah.
It was just fun ripping, personally.
Okay.
And the second I pulled a Shohei Ohtani, I was like through the roof. I was
No
like, what?
way. In Dodgers uniform?
In Dodgers uniform.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
it was like it wasn't worth that. It's to me, it's not even about the money.
Yeah.
How much it's worth, but just the fact that I got an Ohtani card.
Yeah.
I was super excited about.
You're like, yes.
Oh, so excited that we're causing the camera to fall.
Yes, it's an earthquake. He's getting California earthquakes.
Earthquake.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So just pulling that card it got me so fired up.
Yeah,
So
that's
excited.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's part of the hobby.
It really is. Yeah.
It's great. Okay, I'm going to sing.
Okay.
Let the Storm Rage On. Deal
Uh-oh.
2 damage to Lumiere.
I was gonna say I don't think I like that song.
Yeah, no, it's not good for you.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he gone.
Oh man. Lumiere.
All right, and then I'm gonna pay 3 for Lawrence. I don't know what movie he's from, but while he has no damage, he has 4 strength. So he's a 4/4 that quests for 2 right now.
Whoa.
After that, I will pass turn.
Okay, ready. Yeah. Set. Draw. Okay.
Yeah, so even if you put 1 tick of damage on him, he becomes a 0.
He put him as a 0. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I am going to. Oh, what can I do? I can do this. So, it's a little spicy. Okay, so I have a magic broom that
Okay.
I'm going to ink. Well, what's the difference between? I know some are the darker ones. It's a
Oh,
little
that just
darker.
means it's foil.
Oh, foil.
So it's
Okay.
actually like a foil version of that card.
So,
yeah.
but it's the same card. Just
It's the
foil.
same card.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, some people just prefer to
Yeah.
foil out their decks. Or
Okay.
whatever.
So that's I inked that,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna bring out magic broom
Okay.
for
So
1.
for 1. Yep.
Okay, and then for 3, I'm gonna bring it Peter Pan.
Oh.
Okay, which triggers this.
Yep. Would you like to
I
banish
would like
it?
to banish to draw a card.
There you go. Yeah,
Okay.
look at it. You're already doing.
Yeah.
Those are some pro level plays. right
Thanks.
there, like-
I learned from the best. So this is a rush card.
Yes. So
Okay.
he can come straight out and attack.
Okay.
The only thing is, you only do 2, and then he'll get 1 back. You
Okay.
could, but the
Um,
thing is, he also has resist 1, so you're only dealing 1 damage to him.
okay. But can I put a damage on him so he has the 0 now?
Unfortunately, not because he is not exerted. You cannot
Oh,
attack
it's
stuff that's not exerted.
Not exerted. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even if you did, he's still a 4, so he would take him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But it is good to have him out because
Yeah.
he gives your evasive characters rush.
Okay.
So that is good for the
evasive.
Yeah, for
Okay.
later.
Now, since he's a rush, can I quest with him right away?
No.
It's just okay,
Rush is only for attacking.
for attacking.
Or
Okay.
challenging.
Okay.
Is what it's called in this game.
Oh, it's not called attacking? It's
No,
challenging?
it's challenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little more family friendly, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can. Okay. So yeah, that's if I attack or if I challenge, then I'm gonna get hit back, correct?
Yeah, for 1.
For
and then
1.
you only deal 1 to him because he
Okay.
has resist 1. So I mean, at this point, you could just leave him.
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah, he's evasive, so I
Okay.
can't even attack him.
Got it.
So yeah.
All right. Cool.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, so another thing about Lorcana is, if you have noticed, they're all different colors. So each deck is limited to only 2 colors per. So this is an amber steel deck, while yours is ruby amethyst.
Okay.
The other 2 colors are sapphire and emerald. So those are the 6 colors of Lorcana. And they each have their own strengths, and in conjunction with other colors, you see different decks come out of those. Like,
Oh, okay.
like different strategies and stuff. And
Nice.
yeah, so it's very interesting. That's what I mean. Like last night, people were playing like kind of off meta stuff,
Okay.
but it was very cool seeing, you know, what kind of stuff people were coming up with.
Right.
So let's see. I will ink Penny,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will pay 3 for Lawrence. Another one.
Hmm. Double Lawrence.
Yeah. After that, I will pass turn because you're going into turn 5, and that's not good.
Okay.
Could be a Maui hero to all.
I wish. Well, what I want to do is sing a song.
You ready, set,
Oh,
draw?
ready, set, draw. Sorry.
Yeah. Ooh, yes, you can.
I do want to sing a song.
And that's perfect because that was the setup the turn before to do that this turn.
Yeah.
Yes.
So to
Excellent.
sing a song, I want to sing "Friends on the Other Side."
Okay. So you exert him.
Exert this
Peter
one.
Pan.
Peter Pan because he's singing.
Because he's singing it, and
Okay.
he's singing "Friends on the Other Side" from Princess and the Frog.
Nice.
So now you get to activate that, which is drawing
Draw
cards.
2 cards.
And look at that. So you drew cards. You use the character to do it. You still have your ink, and you haven't even inked this turn.
Okay.
So that opens up a lot of possibilities
Yeah.
for you to do on your turns.
I like that.
Yeah.
So I can't quest with him, correct?
No.
Because he sang.
Exactly.
Okay. But I can still ink.
Yep. And then play some things.
Okay. So I'm gonna ink. Okay. I'm gonna ink followers.
Okay.
Turnbox followers. So I got 5 ink.
Very nice.
I'm gonna bring out fighters keepers.
Oh, dude, you're just drawing more cards.
Yeah. So I draw the 3 cards immediately.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
1,
Because it's an immediate action.
2, 3. Okay.
Very nice. You were drawing.
So that was all 5.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
You drew 1 per turn, 2
Yeah.
for that, and then 3.
3
So
right
you drew
there.
6 cards this turn.
Yeah, that really that really replenished my hand.
Wow.
Nice.
And yeah, see,
All right.
like luckily the game is manageable. Where I'm at 2, you're at 2.
Yeah.
I have potential 5+ on the board.
Yep.
So I could go up to 7,
Mm-hmm.
but you're still within that like
Within range.
manageable range.
Okay. Cool. And I'll pass through.
Okay. So that's interesting. We didn't have the Maui. So I will ink a Shmi. I will pay 5 for a Robin Hood, champion of Sherwood,
Nice.
and then I will quest for 5.
Ooh.
Let's just get up
Nice.
there, get to the 7.
Very nice.
Put some pressure on you.
Yeah. Love it.
After that, I will pass turn.
Okay. Ready.
Those 2 are going to the discard.
Discard pile.
They were immediately used.
Set. And draw.
There we go.
Okay. What do I have? A 5 here.
Yeah, you got a full hand again.
Yeah. Oh, what do I do? Okay. So I can quest with Peter Pan.
Mhm. So here's the play that people have been using in that deck.
Uh-huh.
Do you have the Maui Shark?
No, that's what
Okay.
I was looking for.
Yeah, because Maui Shark has evasive. He's already out.
Yeah.
You can play Maui Shark, rush evasive into
Okay.
something. And since Maui Shark, his ability, whenever he challenges a character, you get to return an action from your graveyard to your hand. You'd be able to
Ooh.
return
That brawl card. over here,
Brawl.
right?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what do I have? I have 5 here.
You have 5, you have an inked, and then,
Okay.
yeah, whatever you would like to
Okay.
bring out to set up.
I'm gonna ink.
Because Medusa is also good against this one. Because in this deck, I'm trying to sing songs. So the higher the cost of them, that means I could play higher cost songs.
Okay.
So if you did have Medusa, it would probably be a good time to take this out or
Okay. Yeah,
something.
I
Or
wish
if
I
you have
did.
some way to remove multiple things.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm gonna ink the library.
Okay.
Okay, so I got 6 here.
Nice.
Can I use Peter Pan to get rid of something?
I mean, he does 2 damage. He can't
Not
really.
really much. Huh?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna quest with him probably.
Okay. Yeah, Quest. He can't be touched
Yeah.
unless I hit him directly with some damage. but I can't challenge him because he's evasive.
Ah, okay.
The other thing is this next turn, if you don't do anything to any of these, I quest for 2, 4, 6, 7. I go to 14.
Yeah, I need to do some smacking around here. So if I did 5, evasive. When you play oh, so I get. Oh no.
If it's got evasive, Peter Pan will give it rush, so it could attack this turn.
Okay.
Yeah, because Peter Pan gives all your evasive characters rush. So then you could do something to take some things out.
Okay.
Because if they're evasive with rush, you could send both of them.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do then with the genie for 4.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, that's actually a really good play because
Nice.
4, you draw a card off genie.
Let's draw a card. Okay.
So then maybe you could play something else along with it, or you know.
2, unfortunately, I don't have enough.
Okay. So now you could send both of them into.
Because they're both evasive.
Yeah.
So I get to. Can I challenge then?
Yeah, you could challenge because he can challenge because he gives evasive characters rush.
Okay, cool.
So they both can challenge.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to take out one of these Lorens,
yeah,
I would pick which one you want to die, basically, to get banished. Because then the other one will survive because he'll go down to 0.
Okay, yeah. So get rid of him.
Okay. So using both of them and him, which one is gonna be the first one? Because right now he's a 4/4.
He's a 4/4.
Yeah. So you're choosing one of them to go in and die.
Okay. I mean, they're the same. Are they the same?
They're both the same. Yeah. Okay. They're both 4/4s.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as they don't have damage, they get 4 strength.
Okay, yeah, that one's gone.
So this one, which one of yours is dying first?
We'll do. Should we do Peter Pan? Does it matter?
I mean, it does kind of. I mean, Peter Pan gives your evasive characters rush.
Yeah.
He quests for 2.
Okay, we'll take care of Peter Pan.
Okay, so Peter Pan and him trade, and then you're gonna finish him off with Genie.
With Genie.
Okay. So Genie stays alive. He takes 0 damage. Okay. But he is exerted.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn because I already inked and I don't have anything I can do for 2. Okay. Cool. Done.
Well, let's see. Actually, may I see Peter Pan?
Yeah.
It says it gains rush. So I don't think it needs to be on the board. I think it already gave it rush. Because my thinking right now was since you attacked with him first and then it died, that he wouldn't have rush anymore. But I don't think that's true. Okay. I think he gave him rush.
Just by being out there, right? Okay.
Because if not, then you would have to attack with Genie first, and then with Peter Pan, and Peter Pan would live. Oh. Yeah, because maybe it's that way. Because it says your other characters with the evasive gain rush. Because if he attacks first, he dies. So that means that he loses rush.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But if he attacks first,
then he stays on, and he'll take no damage because you already dealt 2 to him. Yeah. So Genie will for sure get banished because he's a 4/4. I think it is the way I'm thinking. Okay. That you do have to attack with Genie first, and then Peter Pan. Okay. So Genie will be the one that, Okay. And then he's exerted, and then this guy. Got it. Thank you. Luckily, he took no damage. Yep. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Maybe we could ask Phil, but Phil is the local judge. Oh, okay. He actually does high level judging. Nice. But he usually comes here to do. He comes here in a couple other shops to do judging and run the tournaments. So that was you. Anything else? You played something for 2? I don't have anything for 2. Okay, because you're all tapped out. Yep. Okay. Draw. See, that was good because now I only quest for 5. I only go up to 12. It's still, a lot, but yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. Okay, so this is the Steel Song in action. So I'm gonna sing Strength of a Raging Fire. So it deals damage to a character equal to the amount of characters I have in play. Oh. 3 to him. Yep. So that was singing 1 song. I'll pay 3 for a Pete. You can't play any actions. Oh. I'm gonna use Robin Hood to sing A Whole New World. So you discard your hand. We both discard our hands. Wow, really? And we draw 7 cards. Look what I had ready to go. That's right.
Oh,
Well, I
man.
played Pete too, so you can't even play it this turn.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
yeah.
6, 7. Nice. And then the discards just go.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
So yeah, that is one way to combat the.
Nice.
Is to sing "Whole New World" right before you're about to play it.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I'll never listen to that song the same again.
You're like, no,
No.
I was prepared. Not
Okay.
prepared enough. All right, so I have an ink this turn.
Okay.
So the thing about replenishing my whole hand is
Yeah,
Getting
that's
to-
pretty sweet.
getting to ink and then play out some more stuff. So I will pay 3 to play another aerial. I get to look at the top 4, then pick a song, which the song is "Let the Storm Rage On." Then I'll put the rest on bottom. So this goes into my hand.
Okay.
So you know I have a "Let the
The
Storm
song.
Rage On."
Okay.
Yeah. And then I will quest for 2, go to 9.
Nice.
And I will pass turn.
Right.
So you cannot play actions this turn.
No actions this turn. Boo.
Yeah, which is
Draw
kind of scary.
here. Okay. So I've got 2, 4, 6. Okay, I'm going to ink.
Oh, yeah, you have to show what you're inking.
Inking
Yep.
followers,
Okay.
and then we're going to bring out 3, 6. Cannot play actions this turn.
Nope.
So let's bring out Maui.
Ooh, Maui Shark.
Shark.
Oh, man.
Okay. And that's all I can do this turn.
Okay. I think an aerial.
Ariel.
And then. Oh, boy. I have to do you like this, dude.
Oh no.
Pete.
Oh no, Pete.
Not Pete again. Then I'll pay 4. Wait, do I have an ally? I do. Troubadour. So Miss Bianca, I get to play her for 2 less if I have an ally.
Okay.
He is an ally. And do I don't know what this gonna do much. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go to 16.
Woo!
Oh boy, pass turn.
Here we go. All right.
So you can't
It's
play
ready
action
here.
still.
No actions this turn. Okay.
Yeah.
2, 6, 7. Okay.
Yeah, Pete's the killer right there.
Yeah.
Because if you would have been able to wipe the board right now,
Yeah.
would have a hard time.
And I
back
just
there.
drew it too.
Oh,
I
no.
just drew it too. Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah. No actions this turn. Hurts.
I know.
It hurts.
I'm so sorry. I wheeled right into it. The
Oh.
wheel is what, a magic term
Oh,
for Whole New World.
got it.
Because it's from Wheel of Fortune from Magic, which
Okay.
does the same thing. We
Yeah,
each discard our hand, and
Nice.
yeah, Professor Oak in Pokemon, yeah, he does that.
Why don't I bring out friends on? Oh no, I can't because
Nope.
it's an action. Dang it!
I know.
Can I attack someone?
You can. You
Can
definitely
I
can.
attack?
Then he's evasive. He's a 7/5, so you could
Yeah.
take anything out.
Yeah.
So you could take out,
What's
and then
her-
you'll be able to get an action from your graveyard to
Yeah.
your hand.
I can't play it right now.
No.
Ah, okay. What's the one that's killing me right now? I mean, they're all sort of.
They kind of all are, but
Yeah.
the 2 questers.
Let me get the
I'll
2
keep an
questers
eye
out.
on.
Yeah. Let's get this Lawrence out.
Yeah, get Lawrence.
And I can bring out another character.
So you did attack. You get to bring back an active.
Oh, that's right. Get that
You know.
brawl.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to survive though.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm only 4 away.
4
I need
away,
a
right?
quest. So you need to either take care of most of the board.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems it's
It's-
going to be pretty hard.
Yeah.
Without the ability to play actions, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's kind of what this deck relies on.
Yeah.
Is wheeling or going into multiple Pete's
Uh-huh.
and sequencing the Pete's to lock you out.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll bring out Genie.
Okay. So you
4.
draw.
Draw a card.
That's why for red purple, it's very crucial to control that early game.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I see it now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's bring out Peter Pan. 3.
Nice.
Okay. Doesn't do anything right now, but Yeah, we're gonna see the end game now.
All
I
right.
passed my turn, and
So yeah, the end game is Quest for
woo!
Everything.
GG.
GG.
Congrats, man.
All right, yeah.
All right.
You know, like
Very cool.
multiple playthroughs and then knowing what the cards
Yeah,
do, you're
yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah.
Because like yesterday, this exact same deck,
Uh-huh.
gave this deck so much trouble from my friend Robbie, who was playing it.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, he was playing it very, very well. I mean, he played a lot of Ruby Amethyst before,
Okay.
so like, yeah, the lines he just
Yeah.
knew how to shut me out. So it was kind of crazy. Also, this deck wasn't doing me any favors.
Mm-hmm.
One game I didn't draw any 1-drops, so I couldn't play anything.
Get it. Okay.
1 or 2.
Yeah.
And then the next game I didn't draw any songs.
Ah.
So I couldn't do the thing that this deck does best. Yeah.
I really like Lorcana.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing me.
Yeah, no
So now I've been introduced to Star Wars Unlimited or Lorcana.
Yeah.
Actually, we played Altered a
Oh,
while
yeah, you
back
guys
too.
did.
Yeah, so that was great.
Yeah, that's today.
What should be my next TCG?
Magic.
Magic.
Magic the Gathering. Yeah.
Do we have? I forget. Do we have a Commander Night here?
We have Commander Night. I mean, we do it like pretty much every night. We always have a group of people coming in to play.
Okay.
Sign in through the WPN and get some promos and
Nice.
stuff.
Okay.
And then Friday nights we do drafts as well as open play.
Okay.
So
Cool.
people come play on Friday all the time.
Nice.
So we're always full. We close at 9 on Fridays.
So there's always something going on here at the store, which I love. Yeah, that's
dude.
great.
It's
Awesome.
it's a good way to, like, you know, get people coming in to play games and just have fun. Like,
exactly.
yeah, it's a great time.
Cool.
I love seeing people play Lorcana like the night.
Yeah, this is
last
exciting.
night.
Yeah.
Great time. Everybody
So
always has a
cool.
good time.
Yeah. Folks, thank you for joining me. Thank you, Luis. He's off camera right now. Go ahead and chill there for a minute. I know your knees acting up a little bit.
Yeah.
Folks, we're going to send you off on the raid. Thank you again for watching. Stick around for the raid. And come on over and visit the store sometime. Critical Hit Games. If you're watching on the VOD, you can check out the description below for the links. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
Later.
Bye. Oh, wait. I got to press this button. Bye.